Ahoy fellas, Joey's gonna win at your service. Like I said yesterday, today is going to be an upper back workout and chest workout. So we'll try to blitz through those relatively quickly, because this might be a bit of a longer one. So as you can see, we're doing some lawnmowers, nice and easy. We'll do those. Question is, do I want to take a break in between, or do I want to do the chest workout in between? That's a good question. And I think I actually want to almost circuit this and do chest workout. Obviously, as you saw, we're doing the lawnmowers and push-ups, just because those are the easiest ones to do. I was considering using the bands for one of the workouts today, but there's really not any benefit there. Reason being, the nice thing about using the bands for the arm exercises, it works the joints really well. Chest and upper back are very compounded muscle groups. There's a lot going on, and it's not quite as joint reliant as, say, a bicep curl. Really relies on that one joint on your elbow. So I'm not going to worry too much about working the little joints, every little working piece there. Yeah. If you really want to, you can. If all you have are bands, that's pretty easy to solve. You just, step. Same motion. So, again, showing off the versatility of the bands. But in terms of what I'm trying to go for, it's just better to do the weight. I don't even know if it's necessarily better, but I prefer that motion with the weight because it's anchored around your foot instead of straight ahead. The angle that you come up at is different, and maybe it doesn't make a difference in the grand scheme of things, but that does for me. Let's see, I'm going to do 3 sets of each. 10 reps for the lawnmowers, 25 pounds, decline push-ups, and do another 3 sets. And I went for 15 there, and I want to try to keep going for 15. I am still feeling the arm workouts. I might have overdone it a bit. I'm not injured, but it's still pretty sore. C'est la vie, you know? That's gonna happen no matter what. I'll go ahead and write that down now, actually. The reason I'm grouping these together, because it seems a bit odd, I know. Like, Joey, why are you grouping together the upper back and chest? Those are anterior muscles. Wouldn't it be better to work one day and then follow it up with the other one the day after? The reason being, it would exhaust one side for a better workout on the other side. And that's not a bad way of thinking. And in fact, I agree, that is the best thing for you to do. If you have the time, grouped, work on anterior muscle groups on separate days. That way you can exhaust one on one day, exhaust on the other as well. But there's also the thinking that as I'm working upper back, I'm doing a similar motion right after working chest. Effectively, what that means is, and then going back and forth, what that effectively means is I am stretching and working out or working through that the exercises immediately after with another exercise. And this should help. Think of it like this. Instead of everything getting tightened up from a chest workout, right now everything's tight and messing with your posture. Working and tightening up here while also working and tightening up on this side more balances you out. So I would say neither is 100% right and 100% wrong. It's really just personal preference. You can justify either of them. As long as you can justify what you're doing with sound logic and reasoning, that's fine. But if you can't, that's when you need to make a change. We are blazing through this workout just because of how I put it together and how I'm executing it. But man, I am out of breath. Yesterday was pretty good. I started to do some calculations for, I think I just started calculating out my calories per day, my caloric intake. And with the way I currently eat. So there is as long as you are alive, you are burning calories, even if you aren't necessarily active or working out or doing anything. And that is I don't remember the exact name of it. Is it BMR or something like that? That's your resting energy requirement. In other words, the bare minimum. That's how much energy you burn while you're doing the bare minimum. And if you want to maintain your current bodily status, you need to consume that many calories. Last I checked, mine was about 1750 a day while resting. And the amount that I eat a day is like 1700. And I thought I ate a pretty large amount of food, and it does not seem like it, no. So that would explain why, even though I work out a good bit, even though I do build body mass, and muscle mass, I should say, I'm not actually gaining any weight because of that. Which is weird because muscle is heavier than fat. It's more dense than fat, I should say. So, a gallon of muscle is heavier than a gallon of fat. So by all accounts, I should be gaining weight from all of my workouts, but I'm not, because I'm not consuming the required amount of calories. And I tell you what, now that I actually calculated it and did the numbers, that's not easy. Also helps that I typically, or I traditionally have stuck to lighter meals growing up and throughout my life, but man, that is difficult. Alright, I wasted enough time. Let's get her going. This will be the last set. I think I'll take Saturday and Sunday off, no workout, because ideally I get my workout, tomorrow's workout will be core and lower back, grouping those together like I did here today. But I actually also need to give my body a bit of a break. Like I just do. Ooh. Oh, I had to take a knee there. That's 13. Oh. Oh. Holy crap. I know that didn't seem like much, but damn. That was a tough workout. Oh. Pretty good though. But yeah. Oh. So yeah, tomorrow will be lower back and core, and then it'll be a nice restful weekend. So, with that being said, I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you here again, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.